So hello my Beatles friends. I am in sunny Israel. Look at this weather. And with this I am starting my journey in Israel and all my Israeli finds and meeting all my Israeli friends. And just wanted you to enjoy the view of my town where I live. And if you see this beauty, say hello.
Hello.
That's my wife. And that's the town where I live. So with this we are starting our journey in Israel. So see you later. So hello my Beatles friends. I came back from my holiday 2 days ago after I had my beauty sleep and I rest. That was 15-hour journey to come back from Israel to here. But now I'm already feeling good, and I would like to thank you all of you for watching my 2 videos that I uploaded yesterday about my Jerusalem trip and the meeting with the Israeli friends. Now it's time to make a 3rd video. I would like to show you my all Israeli Beatles finds, and not only Beatles, I found many interesting things. And tomorrow there will be another video, a 4th video, all the finds that I bought online while I was there, and they came here to my address and were waiting for me here, all the packages. So I will be making all the unboxings. Maybe not tomorrow, but maybe in a few days. But right now I'm showing you all my Israeli stuff. Okay, so I bought CDs and DVDs and magazines and vinyls, I mean everything. Okay, so I will be showing you one by one. So first of all, I'd like to start with, let me see, I'd like to start from DVDs. And first of all, I would like to show you all my non-Beatles finds, and then I will show you the Beatles finds. Okay, so the first thing that I found in Israel, one of the first, is that DVD. This is the movie Tommy by Who. And this is the movie which was made by Ken Russell in 1975 with Anne Margaret, Oliver Reed, Roger Dudley, Elton John, Eric Clapton, Tina Turner, and so on. It's one of my most favorite, albums, of course, and the musicals as well. So this is the American edition, American version, and unfortunately doesn't play in Region 2 in Europe, but still nice copy to have. It has the inlays and it has the illustrated insert with a lot of pictures, so it's a nice thing to have. It's very rare to find that DVD nowadays, but it's my already 2nd copy. I have the German copy, and this is the American copy. And what's interesting about here that this is a double-sided disc. So this was like very cheap in a wonderful condition. I just couldn't pass by. Another thing that I bought, this is the classic American movie, Charlie Chaplin in the movie Modern Times. This is the classical milestone of every movie lover, every movie maker, and this is just a classical masterpiece, and it's a silent movie with the wonderful music, with the wonderful acting, directing by Charles Chaplin. This is the great edition of that movie in a wonderful condition, and it was also very cheap, so I couldn't pass by. Okay, and another 3rd DVD. Now this DVD I didn't buy. It was given to me as a gift from all the friends in Israel that I met in Israel. Each and every one of them gave me one gift. So this one comes from Daniel, the guy with the tattoos. He's Beatles memorabilia and autographs and everything's collector, and he gave me this. This is a Hard Day's Night movie. This is the Criterion collection with some extra features, special edition features, with a hype sticker said that it's director approved, and this is the that how it looks like. So this is already a 4th copy of my Hard Day's Night movie. So this is the insert, not so many pictures, only one picture here. But I would like to thank Daniel for this wonderful gift. Highly unexpected and highly valuable, so I'm gonna keep this one in my collection. So thanks Daniel again. So we continue with our DVDs. Now next one, something that I didn't have in my collection but I really wanted to get. This is Paul McCartney's Space Within Us with a nice slipcase. It's a concert film, and it says here song listing and some information and DVD features and everything like that. Then it has the insert, of course, inside, some cool pictures. So by this I almost completed my Paul McCartney DVDs collection. Okay, next DVD. Another A Hard Day's Night movie, but it's already 4th edition in my collection. It's nice because it has this band. It says here a deluxe 2 DVD set featuring new bonus footage, enhanced picture, digitally restored soundtrack, one of the great life-affirming landmarks of the movies. Okay, it's a quote by Roger Ebert. Now, what's interesting here that this is cut out, and when you take the slipcase, you see the holes here like that, and the picture of the 4 here. And then in the back, it's just the track listing. And when you open it like that, you see them on a stage. And when you open it like that, you see them on a stage. And when you even open it like that, you see 4 of them. John, Paul, here is George, and the black disc closes the Ringo's face. Okay, so it's a very nice edition. And here we have the insert with all the information, special features including, and I'm not going to go into that details, but it's also a very nice edition. So I already have a single edition from 1990s. Then I have the single edition from Daniel that he gave me a gift. Then I have this 2-disc edition, and I also have 4-disc edition. So nice thing to have. I have 4 discs, 4 versions of that movie. Okay, and the last DVD for today. This is George Harrison and Friends Concert for Bangladesh, numbered limited edition in a box. Well, this is number 6,000 out of 100,000, and I already have another one which is 96,000 out of 100,000. So I'm not going to open it. It has 2 discs, it has booklet, it has stickers, it has postcards, it has posters, everything. I'm not going to open it because this exact copy, my previous copy, I already made an unboxing on my channel. So under this video, in the description section below, there will be a link to unboxing that box. Okay, next, now I would like to show you some CDs. This is the Double Fantasy, a stripped down version, something that is not included in the Lennon box, and I was looking for it and I found it. Now this one has a stripped down version and it has the original album, so nice addition, and by this I complete John Lennon discography. So this is the front. I believe it was made by Sean, their son. This is the back, and when you open it like that, you see John and Yoko in New York, and when you open it like that, you see them having breakfast, and this is the cover of one of the singles. I think it's Watching the Wheels single. Okay, so let me take out the CDs. I'll show you both CDs. Okay, so this is disc 1, a stripped down version, and this is disc 2, the original version. If any of you is interested in seeing the John Lennon box set unboxing, I already have done it. I already have done it on my channel. You can also find it there, and the link also will be in the description section below. So let me show you the booklet very briefly. So John smoking. So it's some information here given and some nice pictures. not shortly before he was assassinated. And this is also a nice picture. And then we start with the lyrics. Yeah, here we have lyrics. This is John in the studio. And that's it. Nice, interesting booklet. So this is the nice addition to the John Lennon CD box set. Remember, the opening of the unboxing of the box will be in the description section below. 2 links. Okay, I'm also sometimes, not sometimes, a fan of the King Crimson, and this is another CD into my collection. This is called Vroom, VROOOM. So this is the EP that was released before the album Thruck. So this is from, I believe, 90s, yeah, 1994. So it has only 6 songs, and this is the EP that was released before the album Thruck. So this is a regular CD edition. Another addition to my King Crimson collection. Also, one of the favorite albums by this band, although the vocalist is different, but still I respect and love this album. This is the Purple Stormbringer with Coverdale and vocals, without Gillan. My favorite Deep Purple era is with Gillan and Roger Glover. But this one is without young Gillan, but it's also a very nice album. So this is the 90s standard regular edition of that album, Stormbringer, Deep Purple. And one of the rare compilations by this band. I mean, I have the entire discography of this band, and I bought this CD only because of one song. This is Pink Floyd Works. Not so often you find that album, and it's considered not one of their best compilations. But I bought this album because there is a song Embryo, and I believe this is the one of only 2 times that this song was released. So anyway, I have all the other 9 songs, but the song Embryo I didn't have, so I had to buy that CD. Okay, so that was the DVDs and CDs. Now we go to... where we go to? We go to the vinyls, because I have only 3 vinyls to show. Something that I was waiting for a long time, and finally my dream came true, and I don't believe that I do have it, and thanks to MrElirecords from Israel, who went to Utrecht record fair and then took it to London and then brought it to Israel, and he bought it for me, and I'm very grateful to this man, because he did me a very big favor. This is the Beatles Let It Be Naked on vinyl. The first, I believe, and only edition. This is in a perfect condition album. It's a bit here banded, but it's nothing in comparison to the rarity of this album. This is the front, and you can see that all 3 pictures of Lennon, Ringo, and Paul are the same pictures that on the original, but George's picture is different because of the teeth. I believe that was the reason why they changed that picture. This is the back, gray back. This is the gatefold from the roof, and let me show you the vinyl. It's 180 grams heavyweight vinyl with a gray label. This is the second. It has here 11 songs, and I'm very happy that Don't Let Me Down is included finally on Let It Be album. I do have the CD version of it, but I always wanted to complete my Let It Be collection with this one, and now I have it. And what's also wonderful about this album is that it has a wonderful booklet. This is the booklet, and let me show you the pictures of all 4. Those pictures that I'm showing you right now, they are used in official 2019 Beatles calendar. So this is Paul. This is one of the best John Lennon pictures, one of the favorite. This is George, and and this is Ringo. I believe all the text that you see here in this booklet you also can find in the original book that was released with the box set in 1970. So, wonderful booklet in a perfect condition. And vinyl plays just wonderful. Also, we do have a little tiny tale which is called Fly on the Wall. It includes many songs also from Abbey Road album, songs that would appear on Abbey Road, and some conversations and some outtakes. This is just a studio working material, I would say, but it's a wonderful thing to have on vinyl as well. We do have it as a double disc, double CD, but here in the vinyl we do have it like that. So this is the great addition to my collection, and by this I complete my Let It Be albums, and also this album will be ranked with the others in the press review when I will get to Let It Be. Okay, so once again I would like to thank MrElirecords for doing me this favor and buying me this album in Utrecht and bringing it to me to Israel. I mean, from Utrecht to England, from England to Israel, and then from Israel to Germany. So quite a journey. Let it be. Okay, next one. Since I started to thank MrElirecords for his kindness, I have to continue. MrElirecords, when he came to Jaffa port to have dinner with us, he brought me a gift. This is already a gift. This is Hey Jude and Revolution, the Israeli pressing single. This is the first edition of that single, fully laminated on the front and not laminated on the back, and this is the commercials for the albums. This is the first edition of that single, and he explained me how to distinguish. Then we do have this original inner sleeve that came with the single. And now we do see the single itself. So this is the Israeli record on Parlophone Records. Revolution and Hey Jude came out on Apple, but this one is on Parlophone, so this is Israeli. And one more interesting thing that happens here, this is 45, the speed, but they took the original label from the LP, and here underneath the gray area it is written 33 1/3. Then they realized that it's a mistake and they covered it by the gray line. So this is the misprints or misuse of the original LP label on the single label. So this makes it unique and rare. So this is the original Israeli pressing of that single. And I have to thank generous present gift given to me by MrElirecords. And the link to his channel will be also in the description section below. Okay, so thank you very much, MrElirecords. This is a wonderful gift. Okay, so we continue with the vinyls. And the one that I'm going to show you now is also a gift. It's also a gift by my brother's friend. Long-time friend from, I believe he met him in the second grade. They are friends for more than 30 years. And this man, he's also a music fan, Beatles fan, and he has a huge collection of albums, and he gave me a gift. He gave me this album. This is Rod Stewart's Atlantic Crossing. This is the back. I mean, if you open it like that, you can see the artwork, and here you see the gatefold. Now it doesn't have inner sleeve, but what's interesting about this one, that this comes on colored vinyl. Orange-brown colored vinyl. This is not the solid color. It's like a mixture of yellow, orange, and brown. So this is very unique album, and this one also was given to me as a gift. So it's already a third gift that I got that day. So I would like to thank my brother's friend, whom I know already for more than 25 years. So This is the Rod Stewart Atlantic Crossing. Okay, so now we go to the books. I mean, I bought also many books in Israel, but 4 books stayed in Israel because I didn't have enough space to bring it in my suitcase. I mean, the things that left in Israel are George Harrison, I Me Mine book, illustrated lyrics, the book in a box, which is called It Was 50 Years Ago Today, with multiple inserts. I will be making the unboxing of that book when it comes to here in Germany. And also there is a big box of Vision where you put your CDs. So this is a huge box like that. So I do have them, and I will be making the unboxing of those things when they arrive here in Germany. So right now let me continue with the magazines. So the most important magazine that I would like to show you, this is the monthly book from December 1982. This is the front, John picture, and here in the back we see Ringo picture. I'm not going to open it because it's very, very fragile, and it's in a mint condition, so I don't want to open it because there are some text and pictures. Now this is also a gift. This one was given to me by Dan, the other guy who joined us in the restaurant. He wasn't with us in a record store because he had to work, but he joined with us in a restaurant in Jaffa, and he gave me this. Now, originally this was given by Daniel to Dan, and then Dan gave it to me, but it's a long story. So I would like to thank Dan for giving me this present. This is already a 4th present that I got. Next, something that I showed in my video. This is the Paul McCartney Flowers in the Dirt notebook. The notes, musical notes book that I found on the flea market. And as you can understand from the video, the flea market was not very successful. That's the only thing that I could buy there, and also not in the best condition because the pages are loose. But anyway, it's very beautiful, very nice and rare thing, and it's not a problem to glue the pages, I think. So you understand what we have here. First 10 pages we have the artwork of the album with some pictures, and then we have the musical notes of the album. Okay, so this is what I bought on the flea market. Also something that I bought, this is the Let It Be book. The pages and the cover is in a good condition, but the book itself is completely loose. All the pages are falling apart. Somebody held it under the sun, and the sun made the glue dry, and when you try to open the book, the glue just cracks and the pages are just flying out. So this is a very bad thing to happen with the original book, but the book itself is in a good condition. It's no tears, nothing. All you gotta do is just use the right glue and glue all the pages back. But anyway, this is already a 4th book in my collection. Okay, so we continue. When I was going to Israel in the duty-free shop, I found that magazine. This is the Beatles Vinyl Buyer's Bible. Album by album, collector's guide, expert buying advice, how to spot valuable rarities, top 20 solo albums, must-have 45s. So this is the, I would say, light version of Bruce Spicer's book, The Beatles and Parlophone Records. It says here directly what to look at, what to buy, and what you see is what is rare and what is not rare. So this is the very interesting and short, informative magazine, how to spot the original rare albums by the Beatles. Okay, so now I'm going to show you 3 limited edition magazines by Mojo. So this is the first one. This is the 1000 Days of Beatlemania. This is the cover, which has holes here, and it covers the period of early years from April the 1st, 1962 to December 31st, 1964. And this is the 95,000 limited edition, and this is a 42,448 copy. So this is the magazine and covers all many pictures. I'm not going to go into that, but this is the first of the 3. Then we have the second of the three, The Days That Shook the World, 1000 Days That Shook the World. This is from April the 1st, 65 to December 26th, 1967. So this is the second copy, also with the original cover. And out of 90,000 copies, I have 58,091st. And the third thing, this is the third and the last one, unfortunately. The Beatles' final years, January the 1st, 1967 to September 27th, 1970. That's the day the Beatles stopped existing as the quartet. So this is also original cover, and out of 95,000 I have 48,216. What's interesting that the first and the third copy have 95,000, but the second copy has 90,000. That's interesting. So there are 5,000 people in this world who have first and third but don't have the second one. Okay, just kidding. So this is the third. I know that these three magazines were reissued later as a book. But I don't need that book, I have the limited edition magazines. Okay, so we continue with Beatles books. Next one is John Lennon in his own right, The Writing Beatle. Now, this is not the first edition, not the second. This is a new edition. I'm not sure from which year, but it has the barcodes out here. So this is with a new introduction by Yoko Ono. And it comes with a nice cover. That's the book. And comes with a nice cover. And the new introduction by Yoko, I believe, is something like a humorous joke or something. This is introduction by Yoko, and the next page, it says here, "Hi, my name is Yoko Ono. I'd like you to meet John Lennon." And this is the introduction. So, and the rest of the book is the same. And then we have the introduction by Paul, but this introduction by Paul also appears in the original. So this is nice to have the original book as well. I do have the original book. My book, the original one, is the third pressing, third edition. But this one is a repress, modern, today's repress. And nice to compare. Maybe I will find some different things here, but I still haven't read that book, but I have to read it. Next book. Printed originally in 1968, the original first edition of that book. This is the Beatles' Yellow Submarine book. This is a smash motion picture, a new dimension, 128 glorious full-color pages. The cover of Yellow Submarine, Nothing Is Real, starring Sgt. Pepper Lonely Hearts Club Band, based on a song by John Lennon and Paul McCartney, Yellow Submarine, I mean the standard. And here it has the same credits as the movie, as the cartoon. And Yellow Submarine, This Voyage, chartered by Max Wilk, published by the New American Library. And this is 1968, here it says 1968, King Features Syndicate and Suba Films Limited. Yeah, so this is the first publishing, October 1968. So this is the first ever copy. And it starts as the movie. Once upon a time, or maybe twice, there was a paradise called Pepperland. It lay 80,000 leagues beneath the sea, and so on. You want to continue? Watch the movie. Okay, so, and it says, it has here all the texts and conversations. I mean, it's like comics book, like illustrated book. And here we have the bubbles. I don't want to open it because I'm afraid to tear it. And here we have the frames and images from the cartoon. And here we have Ringo's face. So we have the printed copy of the movie. So this is a very nice thing to have. Very miniaturic, very nice, very interesting, in a perfect condition. And it's already 51 years old. Can you believe that? Okay, and the last Beatles item for today. This is the limited edition numbered box set. This is limited edition 4762. How many copies were in total? I don't know.
But anyway, so this is the Beatles Fab 4 CD and book set. Includes 4 compact discs of rare Beatles interview recordings and the 64-page book of their first visit to the USA in 1964. So, unfortunately the book fell out. It should be glued, but anyway. So here we have 4 CDs. Yeah. 4 CDs, individually each Beatle. This is the back. And this is the booklet that should be inside. Now this one has a lot of Q&A, written Q&A. This is John. This is George. Paul. Hey, where's Ringo? Ah, and here is Ringo. I mean, if I show you all 4, then I have to show you all 4, right? It would be unfair to show 3 and not show one of them, right? I think you understand what I mean. There's a nice, interesting picture here. This is a beautiful one, and this is just the information and the Q&A. This is the Washington concert images. One of the images was used in the Beatles for Sale gatefold, as we all know. So this is a nice interview, 4 CD interview CDs. So this is the limited edition, numbered issue. Okay, so we continue. And the last thing that I would like to show you in this video, something extraordinary. We all know that in 2006, Roger Waters of the Pink Floyd came to Israel and he had a tour. And one of the dates, it was in Israel, not far away from Jerusalem. And I was in that concert. Just because I was in that concert, I decided to pick this up. I found it in a shop for €1, something like that. So this is the vinyl replica, vinyl-like cover. But this is not a vinyl, it has nothing to do with the vinyl. It's the concert tour program. And you take the booklet out of the vinyl and you see here Roger Waters' Dark Side of the Moon. This is the back. And the booklet here just says the song listing of this album. Because why it's called Dark Side of the Moon? Because the second part of the show he sang the Dark Side of the Moon album in its entirety, just like Pink Floyd did in 1994 in Pulse. Here we have the members of the band, some nice pictures and little Q&A with Waters, and also the list of the albums that he participated in while he was in Pink Floyd. So this is the artwork with some pictures, studio picture outtakes, and here we have the reunited Pink Floyd in 1995. Unfortunately, this is no longer available because Richard Wright passed away. This is the 1973 picture. And here we have the lyrics of the Dark Side of the Moon album. And here we have the band members. We continue with the band members. And here we have the 2 dates. So this is a nice little thing to have in the collection as a rare item because it's the first time that I've seen it. Maybe I didn't pay attention when I was there. But nice thing to have. This is a vinyl-like replica tour program. Okay? So, that was it. That's my Beatles and not only finds from Israel. And I think next week I will release a video about my finds that I found here in Germany while I was in Israel, because everything I bought online. And then I will start preparing the video of Rubber Soul press reviews. Okay, so thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for next videos. And if you are interested in the unboxing of 2 boxes, Bangladesh and Lennon's CD boxes, you can find the links in the description section below, and also you will find the links to the channels of MrElirecords and Daniel. Okay, so thank you very much and see you next time.